Spiritus, Malveillons, Limitas Infero. From the mud of Malvalon we were born in pain, where the steel sings hymns and the bots bring rain. We sang our faith with rockets roar, and baptized flame through every war. Cadets were raised on war cries sharp, their lullabies the chain gun's harp. A choir forged in smoky veils, wielding hymns like sharpened nails. Oh, Super Earth, we bled our youth to stitch your name in star-born truth. Oh, Melvalon, creek of flame, the bots now chant our sacred name. They came in steel, the bot crusade, but found our faith in trenches laid. With bayonets and booby traps, we turned confessions into slaps. We sang through mines and shrapnel snow, with liberty fire where no light would go. Each verse we screamed through ruptured lungs, taught bots to fear our holy tongue. Blessed be the claymore choir, sacred is the turret's fire. Sing it loud from trench to sky, let robotic sinners die. Raise your rifles, raise your voice, Melvalon is heaven's choice. Our hymns shall haunt their circuit sleep, for we are the choir boys of the creed. Raise your rifles, raise your voice. Melvalon is heaven's choice. Our hymn shall haunt their circuit sleep, for we are the choir boys of the creed.
From the blood of Malevolent Creek he came, where mortar rain sings a newborn's name. In sulphur swaddled, a cradle of flame, he suckled oil, he coughed out shame. The siren screamed his lullaby as bots and bugs and squids did die. He learned to wail in perfect pitch, a battle cry with every twitch. He played his lute as comrades burned, each string a name, each fret he earned. He carved his verses in broken steel, where no one begged and none could kneel. O creek-born bard of fire and ash, whose laugh resounds in freedom's clash. You bled your songs into the tide, and taught the cadets how to ride. Thus a song of freedom caught flame, hull torn wide by bots with no name. He limped through fire with iron lungs, the notes of death caught on his tongue. He fought through decks with burning throat, in battle thong and riotous coat, a lute in hand, his rifle gone. But war plays on when the war is long. He leapt a pod with one last chord, the final prayer to Super Earth's horde. Drop me blind into the fray, and I shall make the boss all pay. The drop was hot, the zone was worse. He landed loud with verse and curse, a solo sung in righteous spite. He plunged the loot into bot light. They sent no tank, no mighty craft, just hawk and song and a broken shaft. Yet from the ruin rose his hymn, 1,000 cadets marching grim. They held the bridge, the fire's womb, and sang his anthem to their doom. With every note the bots withdrew, not from fear, but something true. Boombox, but a fire and steel, your tale is sung where tyrants kneel. The creed of Creek flows through your veins, and all who march now bear your name. Stars no longer blink, they stare wide and dead past the silence of crushed moons where our brothers bled. Through the smoldering ruin of Widow's Harbor's tomb, the illuminate rise, prophets of sterile doom. Cold light rends the void, false gods in a lattice, their ships like cathedrals spewing death with no malice. But on New Haven's cliffs a Helldiver still stands, gun blazing with hymns and blood on his hands. Oh, Super Earth, your choir roars in flame. Every scream, every shell, they sing your name. Democracy baptized in ash and steel, against the light that refuses to feel. Cadets now weep in bunkers of stone, reciting the creed, trembling alone, while Boombox Hawkin, wounded and grim, drags his broken legs, still singing hymns. His lute now shattered, his hat blown afar. He wears the flag like a phantom scar. I'll play freedom's notes on recoilless steel. He shouts at a seeker he's too weak to kill. March, march, you saints of the blood-caked mud. You drank liberty tea, now spit back the flood. No mercy for minds that glow without soul. The illuminated void shall never be whole.
Fall if you must, but take their stars with you. This was the last order scream from HQ as megacities crumbled under alien light. The Hellbard choir sang into the night, and when Mega Hive 9 was glassed by Skyfire, they sang louder as the world turned to pyre. Boombox laughing, bleeding in rapture, declared we'll die for Earth, but not for capture.
And in the heart of Illuminate dread, where logic danced on our sacred dead, a debt pack laden cadet rose high, giggling like sin, shouting, time to fly! He kissed his grenade, called it a bride, screamed, vote this squid, then exploded with pride. Even their thinkers paused at that zeal, for death had never looked so real. Burn the stars to write her name. Super Earth, our flame-born dame. Drink deep the blood of reason's end. We die as voters, not as friends.
through warp debris. From the Malevolence fields to the last asteroid sea. The Illuminate press, but we will not bend. For faith needs no stars, just fire to send a final hymn from a dead planet's crust to hell with light. In freedom we trust.
Came from the cratered heart of Malevolent Creek, a bard forged in fire whose voice did shriek, not with fear but fury and lute-struck song. Each chord a cannon, each verse hell strong. Clad in the Devastator's sacred plate, with butt of rifle he rewrote fate. Recoil in hand, cowboy hat on head, he made the bots wish they'd stay dead.
Blessed be Boombox, son of the flame. He sings of death and war's sweet name. Drunk on tea and full of fight, he is the hymn sung every night.
He drop-potted through clouds of molten brass, riding flames with divine super-earth sass. With cadets in tow and jokes in hand, he made that battlefield a concert grand. He sang through the scream of artillery's breath, he laughed through the march of mechanized death. A bot dared touch his sacred hat, it exploded for crimes more grievous than that.
O Hawkins, saint of sonic war, we chant thy name forevermore. For every shriek and every yell makes bots regret they spawned in hell.
Where's my
Tank, he cried with wrath as bot shells tried to chart his path. Yet he danced and dodged and jammed the tune. His lute rang out beneath blood moons.
Crates rained down from Eagle One, each filled with liberty and a gun. But he fought with lute and thong, a hymn in chaos, a holy song.
We saw him bashing bots skulls wide with lute of oak patriarch pride. He sang to us as we fled the plain, and bots combusted in liberty's name.
Boombox the bold, the one who thumped, who strummed so hard the earth just jumped. He kissed a grenade, then made it sing a solo note, freedom sting. He took our wounds, made them rhyme. He turned our screams into wartime chimes. We danced in blood, we howled in glee. The Church of Fire took its tea.
Boombox, boombox, prophet of boom. His gospel echoes from every tomb. From bot's split skull to squid roast field. His lute our law, our holy shield.
They tried to clone him 10 times at least, but every clone grew drunk and beast. He taught them how to curse in song, then drop-kicked one for singing wrong. He wrote our holy scripture on a napkin, bang loud a burn bright a boombox hawkin'. A prophet, a pervert, a paladin, a pain, who made bots cry in code again.
Melody of shrapnel, rhythm of screams, liberty tea boiling in cathedral streams. Boombox bootprint a sacred shape, each step a crater, each verse escape.
checked the box. They never mocked the form. Now they hunger not for brains, but for valor. validation. They walked among us smug and proud, said my voice won't change the crowd. They laughed at ballots, scoffed at lines, now they shuffle dead through time. Cursed by apathy's cold breath, they march the streets in voter death. Their skin decayed by disinterest, their souls devoured by civic mist. Vote less, the damned remain, shuffling shadows bound in chain. Denied the hug of super Earth's light, now trapped in liberty's endless night. They said, why vote? It's all the same. Now they howl in the house of shame. No ballots cast, no rights retained. Their freedom rots in data chains. Children point and dogs retreat from zombie moans and voter defeat. Even bucks say, damn, that's grim, as the voteless hunt in data dim.
No ID, no soul, no chair to sit. They moan for forms they fail to submit. They cry for hugs they'll never earn, as liberty's flame leaves them to burn.
Vote less, but less forever shunned. Their limbs rot off, their minds undone. No tea, no boots, no drop pod fall. Just wandering shame through civic halls.
One tried to vote last month too late. He bid a clerk and met his fate. They crushed his skull with voting signs and buried him with old headlines.
A cadet once kissed a zombie girl, now he's exiled from this world. He didn't check her ballot card, now he's just a sentient shard. Vote or rot, your freedom's not the melting pot. Stamp the box, sign your name, or lurch through eternity with shame. Vote less, the pariah plague, cursed to stagger in endless vague. No stratagem, no voting booth, just fetid moans and civic truth. Check the box, sign the line, or the next groan in the dark will be yours.
In the depths of malevolent creek, where shadows whisper and nightmares speak, a figure stands, a ghost in steel. Boombox hawking, the pain is real. From blood-soaked earth and scarlet skies, echoes of the fallen rise. With music pounding in the night, he turns despair into a fight. Boombox hawking, beat the drum, to the war's dark rhythm we succumb. Automaton shattered by your sound, in your fury we are bound. Boombox hawking, lead the charge, through the chaos wild and large. For Super Earth, for freedom's sake, in your anthem warriors wake. Through the fog of endless pain, where every battle feels in vain, Hawkins' beats cut through the dark, a symphony that leaves its mark. Psychopath forged in hell's own flame, from malevolent creek where none are sane. His rhythm, a weapon sharp and true, guiding Helldivers, the chosen few. Boombox hawking beat the drum, to the war's dark rhythm we succumb. Automaton shattered by your sound, in your fury we are bound. Boombox hawking lead the charge, through the chaos wild and large. For Super Earth, for freedom's sake, in your anthem warriors awake.
From the stars we rise, Super Earth stands tall. United we fight, we'll never fall. Through the void, our banners wave. For freedom's light, we'll always brave. Steel and fire, our hearts align. In the galaxy's dark, our souls will shine. With every step, we claim our right. Defenders bold, we own the fight. Super Earth, our home, our pride. Through the cosmos, we'll turn the tide. For liberty, we'll never yield. Our hearts are forged in the battlefield. Super Earth, forever strong. With courage fierce, we march along. Terminate swarm, automatons roar. Yet our resolve will shake the core. From Helldivers' flame to orbit's call, we stand as one, we'll never fall. The skies may burn, the ground may quake, but Super Earth will never break. Our brothers, sisters, side by side. For managed democracy we ride. Super Earth, our home, our pride. Through the cosmos we'll turn the tide. For liberty, we'll never yield. Our hearts are forged in the battlefield. Super Earth, forever strong. With courage fierce, we march along.
Raise the flag, let the heavens roar. For Super Earth will wage this war. No foe too great, no night too long.
Our will is iron, our spirit strong. Super Earth, our home, our pride. Through the cosmos we'll turn the tide. For liberty, we'll never yield. Our hearts are forged in the battlefield. Super Earth, eternal flame. Forever free, we'll stake our claim. Super Earth, we stand as one. Our fight is one. Our fight is one.
Kill, burn, burn, march. Steel your heart and shield your breath. Freedom lives in sudden death. Grind the bugs, burn the bots. Democracy claims every lot. By fire, by blood, by law. Humanity reigns by Super Earth's claw. No surrender, no regret. Victory is bayonet set. March on Malvern, Popley bleed. We break the chains, we plant the seed. Through enemy bones and broken creed. Super Earth is the final need. By oath, by steel, by hand. Crush the alien where they stand. Their gods are dead, their kings are dust. Their temples crack beneath our thrust. Raise the banners, raise the storm. Freedom's forged in perfect form. By oath, by steel, by hand. Crush the alien where they stand. Their gods are dead, their kings are dust. Their temples crack beneath our thrust. Raise the banners, raise the storm. Freedom's forged in perfect form. By oath, by steel, by hand. Cross the Ballion and where they stand. Their gods are dead, their kings are dust. Their temples crack beneath our thrust. Raise the banners, raise the storm. Freedom's forged in perfect form.
We fall like hammers, smashing the sky. Helldivers descend, you know you're gonna die. From the heavens, we bring the flame. In the fires of war, you know our name. Automatons crumble, bugs are erased. No mercy given, no time to waste. In every drop, the end begins. We fight for Super Earth, we fight to win. Death comes from above with a mighty roar. Helldivers strike in the endless war. Blood on the ground, bodies in the dust. In Super Earth's name, in war we trust. In war we trust. Every bullet, a message of death. Every step, we steal your last breath. We tear the skies, burn the land. Helldivers, the ultimate hand. Enemies shattered, their worlds in flame. We bring the end, we never claim. Death and darkness follow our path. We are the storm, we are the wrath. Death comes from above with a mighty roar. Helldivers strike in the endless war. Blood on the ground, bodies in the dust. In Super Earth's name, in war we trust. In war we trust. to destroy, that's our only desire. Super Earth commands and we obey. We'll fight until the final day. Enemies fall with every breath. We are the bringers of endless death. Death comes from above with a mighty roar. Helldivers strike in the endless war. Blood on the ground, bodies in the dust. In Super Earth's name, in war we trust. In war we trust.
Pour it strong, pour it fast. Tomorrow we might not last.
Drink deep, let's tear it down. Bugs and bots ain't welcome round. Load your guns, prime your packs. Freedom's found in bloody cracks. March hard, slam down. Freedom ain't free, you gotta tear it out. March hard, drink deep. Manage democracy ain't for the weak. Raise a mug for every kill. Toast to blood, toast to will. The creek runs red, the bugs run dry, and we just laugh and kiss the sky. Cadets wet their pants, officers pray, old vets just sip and blast away. A bottle of whiskey, a rocket launcher, that's all a real hero needs to conquer. March hard, slam down. Freedom ain't free, you gotta tear it out. March hard, drink deep. Manage democracy ain't for the weak. Raise a mug for every kill. Toast to blood, toast to will. The creek runs red, the bugs run dry, and we just laugh and kiss the sky. Cadets wet their pants, officers pray, old vets just sip and blast away. A bottle of whiskey, a rocket launcher, that's all a real hero needs to conquer. To freedom, to death, to burning every alien breath. We'll torch their gods, we'll crack their bones, and build our thrones from their broken homes. Pour it deep, pour it black. Freedom rides on the hellfire's back. Raise your mug, swing your blade. Super Earth will never fade. March on, let's ham down. Freedom ain't free, you gotta tear it out. March hard, drink deep. Manage democracy ain't for the weak. March hard, slam down. Freedom ain't free, you gotta tear it out. March hard, drink deep. Manage democracy ain't for the weak. Cadets wet their pants, officers pray, old vets just sip and blast away. A bottle of whiskey, a rocket launcher, that's all a real hero needs to conquer. To freedom, to death, to burning every alien breath. We'll torch their gods, we'll crack their bones, and build our thrones from their broken homes. Pour it deep, pour it black. Freedom rides on the hellfire's back. Raise your mug, swing your blade. Super Earth will never fade. Pour it deep, pour it black. Freedom rides on the hellfire's back. Raise your mug, swing your blade.
by smoking suns. We plant the flag in blood and bone, and call each world our second home. Through broken glass, through molten seas, we carry Earth's old holy pleas, that every star by bolt or bomb shall hear the law of Supermom. Freedom's banner, torn and red, flies higher from the righteous dead. Raise it high, in hand and heart, Super Earth tears worlds apart. Bugs burrow deep, bots build their lives. We give them one chance, roll or die. No quarter given, no mercy found. We salt the stars with sacred ground. By the hand of man, by the wrath of kings, we chain the stars with freedom's rings. And every world that breathes our name is scorched clean by righteous flame. Oh, sing ye loud, ye battered few, whose blood cements the old and new. Raise the banner, burn the skies, Super Earth forever rise. Freedom's banner, torn and red, flies higher from the righteous dead. Raise it high, in hand and heart, Super Earth tears worlds apart. By the hand of man, by the wrath of kings, we chain the stars with freedom's rings. And every world that breathes our name is scorched clean by righteous flame. Oh, sing ye loud, ye battered few, whose blood cements the old and new. Raise the banner, burn the skies, Super Earth forever rise. Freedom's banner.
We found them out on Delta Ridge, tossing pebbles near a minefield bridge. Orphaned by bots and baptized in boom, eyes wide in the shadow of their parents' tomb. They didn't cry, no, these kids just stared at Helldivers stomping through the soot prepared. So we scooped them up like dirty loot, stuffed them in the dropship, gave them Liberty boots. Now they're manning the guns on the DSS, slapping buttons like they're playing chess. Half blind, full crazy, they aim with pride and blow our squads up every time we glide. Hell, they tried. We all mutter as we respawn. Little Jimmy mans the orbital beam. He thinks it's a toy, not a tactical dream. He says, look, I painted a smiley face as it vaporized the convoy of base. Then there's Sally with her lollipop
a really fun ride. We gave them crayons, they drew their trauma. We gave them armor, they drew on that too. We said this is for aiming, they said this is for art. Now they're operators of orbital death, with freedom in their hearts and war on their breath.
Now they're men in the guns on the DSS, laughing while causing tactical distress, shooting friendlies like it's show and tell. Super Earth smiles as the corpses fell. Oopsie daisy, one child exclaims as the smoke clears.
They scream for liberty with pudding-stained fists, high-fiving bots before turning them to mist.
In the cafeteria, they trade kill counts. One blew up a cruiser, he got extra rations to count.
Did you see me melt that tank? That was ours, Timmy. Oh, cool.
Burns out through mantle smoke and steam.
Burning skies above her shrine, the stars scream war, the heavens blind. Super Earth, our holy queen, cries out through metal smoke and steam. VVF troopers brave the flood, their uniforms now soaked in blood. The squid descend, grotesque and vast, and still we stand to breathe our last.
To God the goddess we shall burn, from every shell we do not turn. Her light is fire, our creed is pain, we kill and fall in her holy name. If this is death, then let it roar, for liberty is worth the war.
From every throat let freedom scream, while voteless beasts devour our dreams. The civilians fled, the gates are breached, the sky chokes red where orbit reached. Children cry through warning tones, no voters left, just flesh and bones.
One F squad makes their final call. I see the squid, this line must fall. No air support, no hope remains, just liberty beneath the flames. To God the goddess, hearts ignite, through every trench, through endless night. We march through bile and xeno swarm, with steel and wrath in human form. Let cities burn, let heavens cry, but none shall say we did not try. Our blood may stain this dying sphere, but Super Earth is always near. They come to feed, to twist our light. We fight alone, no end in sight. But though we fall, we rise once more. For holy earth, this sacred war. To God the goddess we shall fall, like angels cast through endless mall. No God awaits us in the sky, but still we fight and still we die. So ring the bells, this holy land is caught by blood and final stand. Though voteless beasts devour the flame, they'll never tear out Super Earth's name.
stars above, oh Super Earth, our one true love. From your soil came our soul and flame. In your name we burn, in your name we made.
Your breath is steel, your heart is fire. Your voice commands, we never tire. No price too great, no wound too wide. We march for you in holy stride. Raise high the banners, black and bold, with stars of truth, with stripes of gold. Our boots kiss dirt on foreign plains to cleanse the stars of alien stains. The bugs, the bots, the foul squid wretches all fall before our sacred stretches. We are the blade, the bomb, the flame. We kill for peace and feel no shame. Blessed be Super Earth, the throne divine. From her glory we rise, in her light we shine. Her enemies are shadows soon torn apart. We bear her laws in blood and heart. We are the creed that never bends. Our holy wrath, it never ends. Where dissent festers, we arrive with grenades for mass and fire for rights. Let them hide in alien towers. Let them pray to dying powers. We are the judgment from the skies. We bring the truth, we bring the cries.
When the last automaton burns away and bug queens rot in silent decay, the stars shall echo with our roar.
Super Earth forevermore. Let none forget this sacred creed. Freedom is law and law shall bleed. No throne but hers, no God but state. No peace for those who hesitate. Praise Super Earth, her righteous fire. Through ash and death we still aspire. For every diver who gave their breath, we forge the faith from blood and death.
Super Earth, our sovereign flame. Your will is ours. We kill in your name.
Oh, I was born in the creek mud deep, where the bugs don't crawl and the bots don't sleep. Got dropped with a loot and a single thong, but my voice was loud and my aim was wrong. Cadets were crying, boots all wet. I said, shut up, kids, ain't died yet. Strapped my loot and my hips don't lie. Swung it once, made a bot die. Where the hell's my tank? Where's my four-wheel spank? I got no guns but a grin so wide, and my battle thongs riding way up high. Give me wheels or give me rum, give me bots I can make real dumb. I'll bash their heads with a cowboy twang, 'cause I'm the bard that liberty sang. We called in Eagle, told them drop the beat. They dropped a crate on the commander's feet. Ammo flew like explosive bees, and the cadets hid behind the Liberty trees. I said, get up, you coward, pull that pin. He threw it backwards and blew up Jim. I played a tune on my wounded knee, and the bots backed up like they had to pee. Where the hell's my tank? Where's that sexy armored flank? I want grenades and whiskey too, and a clean dry thong that ain't see-through. We fight for Earth in spicy sauce. We throw our middle fingers across, and when bots cry mercy in vain, we play them a song called Pain. Now Now Boombox rides on a hull so high, yelling freedom notes as the bots all die. He swings his loot, it's cracked and bent from bashing heads without consent. The cadets all cheer, the bugs all flee. One bot asked, what the hell is he? He's a bard, you fool, with cheeks of steel and a freedom flute that makes bots squeal. Where the hell's my tank? I'm riding shotgun with a crank. I've got tunes that scorch the skies and thighs that clap when a mech bot dies. Drop me in or beam me low. My thumb's a flag, now let's all go. For Super Earth and Bardic Boom, we drink, we fight, and we bring doom.
In the darkest hour when the skies were black, your dropship burning away and fight back. Hope was fading, the end was near, but through the static a voice rang clear. Boombox talking here, don't you fear. The song of freedom cuts through the smear. When the automatons swarm like a plague, I bring salvation loud and vague. From the heavens above, his engines scream, a ship like a dream or a nightmare unseen. With speakers roaring, his anthems of fight. Boombox talking burns bright in the night.
Like distant thunder.
On the rim of Titan's gate, where the void is split by fire, a whisper of war in the reactor's choir. No songbird sings in the iron gray dusk, only men in steel tasting ash and rust. Cadets hold breath at the fortress wall, eyes on the black where the Titans crawl. A silence hangs like a blade in the mist, and then comes the tremor, the death in the fist.
Raise the shield, seal the gate, let no beast violate. Thunder fall, we ride the flame. By Super Earth, we kill in gunfire.
Steel rends open with mechanized cries, Titan class bots in the towering rise. Each footfall crushes a trench of the brave, but Helldivers grin in their righteous graves. Boombox hawking, rifle in hand, laugh through blood where the last ones stand. Bring the choir, boys, let's play their tune. On the thunder now, and death comes soon.
Thunder fall, breach the line. Metal screams like sacred wine. Drop the pots and fire the sky. For Super Earth, we kill, we die.
Up around sang in flame above.
dropping crates like gifts from gods. Liberty's wrath in canisters fell, bursting across the automaton hell. A cannon wept with laughter and pain, reloading with blood in torrential rain. The bots screamed binary death decree, but Super Earth was louder than they could ever be.
Rain down steel, hail from flame. Let no heretic forget our name. Drop the hammer, crack the floor. Let freedom lead in holy war.
On a mountain of chassis made his stand, boombox hawking with loot in hand. Recoil his rifle strapped to his back. He sang through teeth with the war god's crack. Sing you metal bastards, scream and run, but even my loot's got a trigger, son. He smashed the skull of a Titan drone and shouted, call me saint when I bring you home.
Thunderfall, death refrain, metal breaks beneath the strain. Hold the line, burn the sky. We die with laughter, the war cry.
Massive orchestration, full choir.
In the cold void beyond the stars, a tide unblinking slithers far. Squids of light, mind pure and cruel, stir once more the ancient duel. They come not for peace nor for soil, but to unmake mankind's toil. Yet stands one world, proud and tall, Super Earth, the heart of all. Sound the cry from city spires, let liberty ignite the pyres. Summon sons with steel and song to where the weak once did belong. The bastions rise, the drop pods rain, cadets scream oaths through searing pain. From trench to trench, by righteous wrath, the Helldivers carve their sacred gold. The squid host breached the silent black, their vessels curled, their pulses crack. But Super Earth had lit the skies with nukes and fire and furious cries. Not 1 inch, the captain swore, though oceans boil and heavens roar. They fell by thousands, nameless bold, with dog tags steeped in blood and gold. In gardens where the children ran, now ash and glass replace the land. The lullabies are sung by drones, the graves are marked by shattered bones. Yet deep beneath the citadel, the people sing where angels fell. In pain we bloom, in loss we rise. Our gods wear helmets in the skies.
fell in fire, her engine torn. The flagship prowled, the last she born. Saint Deliverance, Super Hertz breath.